Hey Exoticals, it's your girl back with another Exotical rant. You know what I was thinking about? You really want to know? I was really thinking about what in the Skai Jackson? What is going on with Skai Jackson? This leads me into my topic. Emotional intelligence. Ladies, what is going on with this young lady? I loved her from Disney Channel. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really watch her shows, but I did like them when I did see them. I did like them. She always, to me, kept a pretty clean record. So far, she's like 22 now. She's coming out of that Disney Channel era. And now she kind of did like a Brandy show up and, like pop up pregnant and then say she's engaged. Hopefully this is true. And then she was fighting her, I guess, alleged fiance. Oh my goodness. So much going on to untangle. Let's get right into it. Ladies, this is a good example of emotional intelligence. Not to get out of character because of a boyfriend, a friend, or any situation, especially in public, because things can go left really hard like this. It sounds like they didn't really have to arrest her. They just wanted to probably embarrass her because they figured out who she was. Security called the police on her. They were out in a public place and security called because they saw her punch her boyfriend one or maybe two times. We don't really know the whole story because we don't have the video, but this is really a good topic to do with young ladies not getting involved in DV cases. You don't want to ruin your record off of a boyfriend or even a fiance, especially when you have built your brand from a child, just like Skai Jackson and a lot of others. Let's not even get on Tia Mowry. Building your brand as a kid, and then you start to kind of go down a downward spiral instead of get help you need, whether it's mental, you need to get some mental help or whatever's going on, like some therapy or whatever you need to get help. I'd rather you do that than to go on social media and act crazy. Or to, go in public and get in a fight with a spouse or potential spouse or whatever boyfriend you're dealing with. It's just not really worth it. And when you look back when you're about even when you hit 30 and look back about what you did at 22 and you're like, oh my God, this has followed me. You don't want stuff like this to follow you into your maturity, into your career, your longevity and reputation. The best thing you can do as an exotical and as a woman, period, is to keep a good reputation. A lot of people, because you're a beautiful woman, will try to tarnish your reputation, but it's very hard for them to tarnish your reputation with legitimate sources like background checks, the police, your career record. It's really hard for them to tarnish stuff like that you've already had set in place, especially when you started young. So, ladies, FYI, emotional intelligence. Never get in a fight with a boyfriend, fiance, or even a husband like that. You don't want to get in a situation where a third party can call the police, because usually they're not going to call the police on you. You're not going to call the police on them, but third parties will call the police on you guys if you guys get too loud. So it's better to just keep calm and talk and discuss things in private. If you're going through something with a partner, you need to discuss these things in private. Especially if you're famous, have people sign an NDA. We don't have arguments or disagreements in public. We handle everything behind closed doors, because really, especially for us women, especially if you're famous, it literally tarnishes your reputation when you're in domestic disputes with boyfriends or anybody. When you're in disputes with them in public, it makes you just look bad. So I hope Skai gets it together. I do really like her. I think she is really a beautiful woman. And I hope that she grows into a mature woman and does not let this tarnish her record. I hope she is engaged and they do get married and they handle whatever they were dealing with that day. They handle it privately next time. But this is just a cautionary tale, ladies. Emotional intelligence. Control your emotions. Do not let your emotions control you. in where you can have a third parties interfere in your personal business. Never do that. It's not worth it. I think Sky learned her lesson the hard way. You don't want to learn the hard way. Learn the soft way by other people's experiences. Anyway, ladies, have a great day. And what in the Skai Jackson is going on? Bye.